Hey YouTube, Dan Ottawa here, the best 3rd/4th tier Pokemon Go battler in the world, coming at you with a super classy, super spammy, quick battles, super effective team. And that is Sirfetch'd, Gengar, Swampert. And basically I wanted to do Sirfetch'd because I knew it was a beast and I've used it before. And then I was like, Swampert's always good. And then I'm like, let's just go Gengar. Let's just do a Glass Cannon team because I want a team that just kind of spams. I don't have time to do all these battles every day now, so I just want to do the fast hitting. And it worked really well actually because you are always using your two shields because you need to. And then a lot of these things can just one shot. You'll see I have Brave Bird Night Slash on Sirfetch'd. I started Sirfetch'd with Brave Bird because I just wanted it as a nuke, but I'm running it in the lead. And a lot of time you're going to see this team is Dragonite is an issue. And Dragonite on the lead was like I couldn't manage it, so I had to switch to Night Slash, and I found that Night Slash worked overall because I wasn't really getting to the Brave Bird a lot anyways. So I'm running your scene Shadow Ball on Gengar. It absolutely gets walled by Snorlax and Obstagoon, but I find that the Shadow Ball has way more effectiveness against a lot of other Pokemon, which you'll probably see in a few of these battles. And let's get into it. So Sirfetch'd into Empoleon. Again, great lead here. They're going to switch into Kingdra. So I don't have an immediate answer to Kingdra, so I'm staying in here. I'm going to throw the Leaf Blade and just looking to do some chip damage, and then I'll probably come in with Gengar soon. I may take. So I play this differently at times. So sometimes I'll switch immediately there to Gengar after I grab a shield. Sometimes I'll just stay in because I know I can just farm down here or let this go and then come in and farm down with Gengar. So either way, you're going to grab a shield, or I'm going to come down fun. Oh, aggressive farm down with Swampert there, which is okay because again, your team here is built on you're going to use two shields and you're going to throw a bunch of hard-hitting moves here. So here we go. Dragonite in the back is rough, but I'm a Shadow. So being able to throw two Hydros here, I'll shield one. That's fine, no problem. I got to use both shields anyways with this team. Being able to throw the second Hydro here, it'll force a shield, or what's going to happen is it won't shield, and then I can just come Shadow Claw with Gengar. So they do shield, and they come with Empoleon, and this is why if you run Sludge Bomb, you'd be just dead here. But having Shadow Ball, pretty much goodbye. Just short, unfortunate. I'm going to shield here because what I think I do is I can just claw down and then get to a Shadow Punch to take out the Dragonite, because the Shadow Punch is still a pretty. I'm going to go. I should have just went Shadow Punch there. I don't think it's going to matter because I think I can get to a Hydro Cannon before. That was probably a dumb move on my part. It's definitely within Shadow Claw range, so I don't know why I went for that. I should learn how to count one day, but anyways, take it, no problem. And that's the thing, when you have such hard-hitting Pokemon, even in like bad matchups, you can still do a ton of like neutral damage. Obstagoon lead, this is good, this is where you want to see it. Typhlosion, ooh, this is just hard counter city right now. So I'm going to throw here. I'm just going to force them to throw a shield because I can survive a Blast Burn. They could go Solar Beam here, and I'm aware of that. So what I'm going to do is shield this up. It is just a Blast Burn. And at this point, I know this is another Blast Burn. Do I shield anyways? No, it's just a Blast Burn, so I got to let this one go. But as you can see, like I'm a Shadow, right? So even that is doing it's going to chunk. But what I did basically there is get to another move here, so that if the Obstagoon comes back in, they let this go. Obstagoon comes in. I'm going to Hydro this, and this is going to do a lot of neutral damage here, right? So this team just hits even in neutral situations. Like you're going to get a lot of damage here. You're going to use both shields, and out comes a Slowbro. And this was like, oh no. So I can chip this here, and luckily I have an okay matchup here. The weakness on this team is, it's not a weakness, but I'm going to shield this. Or do I come in? Yeah, I shield this, throw the superpower, or throw the Shadow Ball, and then I'm going to get walled by the Obstagoon, and then I have to hope that I can just counter and get to a Leaf Blade there. So I was like, okay, I know I have absolutely no matchup here. They're just going to go for the aggressive farm down. Let's just see how much this Shadow Ball does. As you're going to see, it does absolutely nothing. You get walled. So Slowbro, I still think I'll be able to counter for the win. Or do I snipe? Yeah, what I may do here is Shadow Ball, Shadow Punch. It won't take it out, but they're going for the aggressive farm down because they need two moves, and I'm going to try and snipe it. And I do snipe it. So that was my win condition, was to burn out the clock and snipe it. Glade, anything with the Psychic, like because Gengar takes super effective from Psychic, and Sirfetch'd takes super effective from Psychic. The only saving grace is that Gengar also hits super effective against the Psychics because it uses its Ghost moves to hit super effective. This matchup's actually not as strong because it's good, but you're going to take it, but you're still just, you're Sirfetch'd, right? So you're going to go super low. And this is when I was running Brave Bird. And so some of these matchups you're going to see Brave Bird, some you're going to see Night Slash. So even to get the Brave Bird off there, like it doesn't take it out. Like a couple Night Slashes wouldn't do just as fine. And come in with Muck, and I can just hard counter Muck here. So they are running Dark Snarl. So that was like, it's not a bad case scenario, but it's like, because it's a Muck, but it's sort of the worst case scenario, because if it was just Poison Fang that was resisted, no problem. The fact that they have a little bit of energy advantage, and now they're going to be able to spam these Dark Pulses, and what I'm expecting is they're just going to burn out the clock and try and come back in and snipe me with their Crobat, because that's what I would do. So what I'm basically like, okay, I need to do this. I get this one off, and I'm like, oh, be aware, and I was aware, and there it is. Shadow Punch this, we'll take it out. And then they need to throw the Dark Pulse to take me out. And if they throw the Dark Pulse to take me out, or else I'm going to take them out, then they're going to be low enough that I can just Mudshot down. So this team does evolve. I've had 3 good leads here. Like I ran into Dragon. I'm going to show Dragonite lost. And that, do I show the Dragonite win? Because I was running Brave Bird. So Trevenant. So Trevenant is an interesting matchup. And this is one of the other reasons I kind of put Night Slash on, because I was like, okay, Leaf Blade doesn't do anything. It would take 5 counters to get to Night Slash, and now it takes 8 to get to Brave Bird. So I was going to bait anyway, so I baited right into a Napoleon, which is not bad. I'm going to come into Gengar here, because I think I can outpace this and get to the Shadow Punch here. Anyway, so it takes 5 counters to get to Night Slash and 8 to get to Brave Bird. So I just think if Night Slash is probably just more coverage overall as a spammy move. So I gotta shield this up. They did shield up too, so I'm just gonna try and maintain, switch here, have the shield advantage, load it with energy. Out comes Trevenant. I'm gonna bait once, which most don't expect. And do they shield or not? They do shield, so that's great. And now I was like, I think I'm gonna get clawed down, and I don't want to get clawed down, so let's just do chip damage here, because chip damage does more than enough. So basically, I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna sacrifice this Sirfetch'd. I'm now going to go for an aggressive Mud Shot down here. I'll shield up whatever comes through here. Go for the aggressive Mud Shot down, because I'm thinking that Hydro Cannon, Earthquake in the back, whatever they have, I'm in pretty good condition. So I just need the aggressive farm down, and they come in with a Charizard, it looks like. So that's not good for them. I'm a Shadow. This is probably going to one-shot, or pretty much one-shot. Have a move coming out of this. Hydro Cannon's going to take this out. So it still worked around with the Brave Bird, but Night Slash probably would have been a little easier in this matchup. And this is, yeah, so these battles are, this is probably the Dragonite with the Brave Bird. Yeah, and this is your main issue. So you can, and it's a Shadow. So that's really bad, because if you have Night Slash, you can actually take this matchup in the one shield. Wait, is that true? You can, I don't think you could take it. No, I've taken it in the one shield before. It depends on whether they, you don't even need the boost. So I've taken in the one shield. Anyways, so as you can see here, like they've grabbed a shield, and I'm super, super low there, and they have a move probably too. So now I'm gonna need to shield this, because the Hydro Cannon would really, really hurt. But at this point, they're probably loaded with energy on the Dragonite that they're gonna come back in and snipe me if they don't, and if they don't shield this, then they're still gonna have shield. So I think this is one of my losses. I always go the Hydro Cannon route here, because I can get to multiple Hydro Cannons, and then I can sometimes catch them off guard. But if they don't, and now they're going to come in and snipe me before I can get them off here. Okay, so they don't. So they're just going to go for the aggressive farm down, which is probably almost worse, because now I'm trying to like sack. I was like, hopefully I can come in here and sack. And like, nope, that's a stupid idea. I should have just come in with this, because now they got 2 moves here. 2 Dragon Claws or Hurricane. Either way, I'm in trouble. It's over. Oh, Draco, even worse. Okay, so that's this matchup with the Dragonite on the lead is where Night Slash would be more effective. this next match here, we have Sirfetch'd into Gallade. So this is what I'm talking about here. I'm immediately going to go with Swampert. And Swampert doesn't have an amazing matchup here either. But what it's going to do is, because I'm Shadow, this Gallade is going to have to respect these Hydro Cannons. So even if they get off these Leaf Blades, which is fine, I can probably get 2 Hydro Cannons before they get to 2 Leaf Blades. And I think they know that, so they bail. So I grab 1 shield, which is good. Their switch timers are really desynced now. So I'm going to throw this Earthquake. I'm going to see if I can load up here. What I may do is I may shield and come in and counter, or to let this go and just come counter. Let this go and come counter. Okay, so that's fine. I'm going to let it go a little bit. They are switch locked, so I don't need to worry about them getting out of here. And this is where I'm running Night Slash. And there we go. This is what I'm talking about. I'm going to chip this with Night Slash here. And I come in and with Gengar, so they shield, which is great because now I can come in with Gengar, and it's Gallade v Be Squishy, and Gengar is a super attack heavy Pokemon. So look at that Shadow Punch, takes it out. Snorlax in the back. I have no chance against the Snorlax with that, but I do have a shot with this here. So I'm gonna Night Slash here, Night Slash just because go for the attack boost, right? There's no point of not trying for the attack boost. Do not get it. Their only one condition is 2 body slams right now. And now it's going to be a race to this last one. And they get to another body slam. So is this enough to take me out? It is enough to take me out. So that was just a really close battle. Not much I could do there. Oh, that's what happened. I didn't edit these properly. I was like, I was wondering why it took so long to get to the... Because usually what I do is I edit this. I delete this finding opponent. To make them smaller. I guess I just in my editing with a newborn on me, I did not edit properly. So in that scenario, Brave Bird maybe would have worked better, but again, I like the Night Slashes better. So Gengar, they I think make a mistake here. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're not running Shadow Punch because I've seen a couple run Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb. So they overfarmed. And now they're throwing Shadow Punch. So that's a mistake on their part. They should have thrown Shadow Punch earlier. I can now come in with the Swampert and basically just go for the aggressive farm down. This is going to be another Shadow Punch. So I may let this go. I have to shield anyways. Okay. You have 2 options there. You let that go or you shield. Obviously. I let that go just because I don't know what's in the back. And I shielded because I don't know what's in the back. And if it's like a charm or something, then it's useless. So I'm going to bank that, come in here. It's a Crystal. I threw here just because I was like, I don't know if Leaf Blade is super effective or not because I don't know my typings. It is not because I guess it's half bug. I'm going to shield this up because I'm glassy. And I need to go for the aggressive farm down. I don't know the counts, which almost cost me here, but luckily X-Scissor is resisted. Because I guess bug fighting resists bug. Sure, why not? Good news is aggressive farm down gives me back-to-back Leaf Blades, and Leaf Blades are going to destroy this Lapras. Because again, Sirfetch'd and Gengar is your just super attack-heavy Pokemon. So that is the trade-off with those. I think this may be one of the last battles. Obstacle lead here, a good lead. Charizard. So this is tough for them. I always want to try and throw the Hydro Cannon before they get a move because some will shield to try and get like a Dragon Claw off, which is fine because I'll just shield back and then I'm going to outspam you. And they throw the Blast Burn, so that's even better because now they're a little lower on energy. So I can throw the Hydro here. This is going to take it out, or if you want to go down to the 0 shield, I'll go down to the 0 shield because there's no way I can have my Gengar on their Obstagoon. And Swampert, if again, I've talked about Swampert so many times, it's just so spammy. And if they, again, I don't know what they're doing. They need to start getting us out of here because these Hydro Cannons are going to absolutely chunk. And again, now they're down 0 shields, and they try and go for good. I mean, good catch on the Seismitoad there. What am I gonna do here? Yeah, I think Gengar's just gonna be. I could have come Gengar, but I was like, Leaf Blade's just gonna one-shot this, and I still have a shield for the Obstagoon. So let's just they could have Hyper Beam. Their only win condition is a Hyper Beam here, so I'm going to shield this. And it is a Hyper Beam, so that's a good shield, and this game is over. So that is the team. Again, if you want quick battles with a team that is competitive, this team is for you. Know that there are limitations to this team. If you don't have good alignment with like a Gallade, you're in trouble. If you run into a Dragonite without Night Slash, you're in trouble. So you will get some losses if you just don't have proper alignment on this sometimes. But if you want just one shots here and there and just utter domination of just fast move and quick charging Pokemon, this is the team for you. So I've got another one for you tomorrow, another Glass Cannon, Electivire. So stay tuned for that. It's really, really strong in this meta, like very strong. So check out that tomorrow. See you guys in the next one.